So one of the places that I really enjoy to eat more like a home style dishes is El Charro. El Charro is located in Springdale, and they have authentic homemade style flavors from Mexico. When it comes to me coming to El Charro, there's one dish that I always get here is Caldo de Res. This beef soup, which is interesting that it can be hot, it can be raining, or it can be sunny like it is right now, and I'm still gonna grab this dish. There is an authentic flavor in here that it makes it feel like I'm eating at home. And as you can see, we have different dishes here. We have the tacos de papa, potato tacos. We have the quesadillas. And now we are tasting one of their new dishes, which is like pizza birria, which is one of the things that makes El Charro to be authentic for. It's their birria. So the caldo de res, like I said, is one of my favorite dish, and I always come and grab this dish because it's my favorite dish on caldo de res. So how I eat my caldo de res, and there's a way. I'm not gonna use that big spoon. I'm using one of the small spoons for this el caldo de res. And the way I start it is that I remove the corn from it because I'm gonna add the rice, and in this case I add rice, onion, and cilantro. So I'm gonna add it here to my caldo, to my soup. So if you don't know, in Spanish we call it caldo, and in English we call it soup. So another thing that I do, I will squeeze some lemons just to bring the flavor in here. And the other thing that I will do, obviously you need to clean your fingers from the squeezing of the lemons. I will grab a piece of tortilla, or I'll grab a tortilla, which here at Charro they make the homemade tortillas. So they make their own tortillas, which that's another thing that makes the whole experience to be more like a homemade eating from home. So if you have that nostalgia of you want to eat some food from your grandma or your mom, or you know, remember something, you will have the opportunity here at the El Charro. So I will grab a little piece of the res, and I will grab it as a taco. So I'll make sure I grab some of the piece of meat in here. It's taking me longer. There you go. Sometimes you gotta use the fingers here when you eat like the way you eat at home. And then you will add some salsa in here for the taco. And then we will squeeze more lemons again, which I say, one thing I will say is that I like lemon or lime. And then you will roll the taco, and then you will bite on it. So you will bite the carne or the res. And then when you bite it, you can get some of the caldo here for you to try. So I'm gonna try. And that's pretty much how I eat my caldo de res. So if you ever need some flavor or homemade taste, you can have the opportunity here at El Charro.